What's up, traders? Today we're going to talk about a stock that I think has a whole lot more room to run. We're going to talk about what price to get in at and what option strategies to use in order to take advantage of the move. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Rashad. I am a full-time options trader, and I'm blessed to be able to provide for my entire family based off of what I make from the stock market. Now, if you could do me so much of a favor as to go ahead and smash that like button, we want to get this video to 1,000 likes, and you could absolutely help me with that. And do remember that this is not financial advice or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any equities or options contracts. Now, if you're familiar with this channel, you know that I always put God first, and I always start with a word from God that has to do with money, wealth building, or business. And today's scripture comes from Luke 16:10 through 11, and it says, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. So if you have not been trustworthy with handling worldly wealth, who will trust you with true riches?" And this simply means that God has so much more in store for you, but he has to see how you will handle what you have now before he can bless you with even more. And it's very true that money just magnifies who you are on the inside. I've been currently discussing this firsthand with my two oldest children because I've been forcing them to put at least 20% of every paycheck that they get into the stock market. And they, as of right now, don't really want to do that, right? They're young people and they want to do whatever they want to do with all of their money. And one of them said to me, "Why can't I just start investing when I'm making more money?" And I quickly told him, the amount of money that you make will not change how you handle your money. All right, I believe at this time he was making like around $18 per hour. And I've been having him invest at least 20% of his paycheck into the stock market. And I simply told him that, hey, if you will not invest 20% in the market while you're making $18 an hour, absolutely nothing will change once you're making $50 an hour, $75 an hour. If you would rather just go blow all your money with a small amount, you will do exactly the same once you have a larger amount. But this verse is saying, do good with little so he can bless you with a lot. And speaking of people who are absolutely being blessed, I have to discuss some of our members of the Trade Your Freedom community who are absolutely killing it. First off, we have Keisha. She said, "Small account win on my first long call that only took 28 days to get. Thanks, Rashad." We could see she made $760 off of one contract for a call on SoFi. So congrats to you, Keisha. Then we have Douglas here, who also bought calls on Intel and made $1,570 per contract. Congrats to you, Douglas. And then lastly, we have Paul here, who says, "Another great week, about $10,000 for the week with Robinhood account and Charles Schwab." So shout out to everybody's wins. If you know of anybody who would like to join a cool community, tell them about the Trade of Freedom community. The link is below in the description, but they'll get to see my actual trades as soon as I enter them. They'll get access to my entire options framework via the Trade of Freedom course. They'll be able to ask me questions at any given time. And lastly, they'll be within a community of other traders who all have the exact same goal. So if you know anybody, the link is below in the description. But now let's go ahead and discuss SoFi and look at some potential trades within the Moomoo platform. So first things first, let me give you some reasons why I am still bullish on SoFi. And all of these will be fundamental reasons, and then we will look at the technicals. But as far as SoFi, they have strong earnings and guidance, right? Their quarter two revenue was $858 million, which was up 44% year over year. So they are growing very rapidly. And then their EBITDA, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, was up 81%. So not only are they growing massively at the top line, they are growing very massively at the bottom line as well. And thirdly, they raised their 2025 revenue guidance to $3.375 billion. All right. And so they raised it, which means they're basically saying, hey, what we said we would do before, scratch that. We're going to make way more money than that. And so that is always a good thing to see. Now, second, they are starting their new private market funds, which gives you access to private companies that are not publicly traded currently. And this would include access to companies like OpenAI, which created ChatGPT, and SpaceX and other companies as well. And you don't need to be a huge baller to get access to this. They start as low as $10. And thirdly, this expands SoFi into alternative investing. All right, so they are not just a bank, they are finding other ways to make money consistently. And thirdly, they are getting back into the blockchain. SoFi is re-engaging the crypto and blockchain space after a pause tied to its bank charter. And specifically, their partnership with Lightspark will let users take their money and convert it to Bitcoin and then cross borders and then convert back into that local currency. And so this launch will start in Mexico first, and then they will phase their expansions to other countries as well. And then again, this is another revenue source that they are adding to their already growing funds. And so those are the fundamental reasons to be excited about SoFi still. But now let's go ahead and take a look at the technicals. But first, I have to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of this video, Moomoo. Now, beyond just being an amazing brokerage and one that has tools way better than most brokerages that I know, right now they have one of the most amazing sign-up offers as well. When you open up an account using the link below in the description, not only can you get up to $1,000 of NVDA stock, but you can also get up to an 8.1% APY on your idle funds. And that is just crazy. But what was just added, they added in an additional $100 cash reward. When you open up an account using my link below in the description, you will not find this anywhere else. So make sure that you take advantage of this. But on top of all of that, their mobile platform is next level. Taking a look at their mobile app, so you can see here, you can see a lot of general information such as earnings and earnings calendars and earnings beats and economic calendars. However, what I like most is this investment theme. So if we click on investment themes, here they categorize stocks based on what they're impacted by. And so what I like most is this one that's called Nancy Pelosi Portfolio. Now, if you're not familiar, Nancy Pelosi is a US Congresswoman, and she seems to always select the right stocks right at the right time. And so Mumu conveniently put all the stocks that she is currently investing in right here on this list for you to see. And so if you just wanted to follow what Nancy Pelosi is doing, you could follow this investment theme in Mumu. But go ahead, check it out. The link is below in the description. You can get up to 60 free stocks, and you can only get that with this link. So go ahead and click it, and you can thank me later. All right, so here we are looking at the chart for SoFi, and we're currently showing the year to date. And right here, I have the Bollinger Bands pulled up. And so the Bollinger Bands to show you what range a stock is expected to trade within. And normally it's about 95% accurate. So you can see the few times where it does like bounce out of the Bollinger Band, it will pop back in, it bounce out, then come back in. And then that pattern usually continues on. And so relatively speaking, you can expect for the stock price to stay within the Bollinger Band. Now, what I want to show you is the middle line of the Bollinger Band is the 20-day moving average. And you can see going way back to August, and I think even before August, it has generally respected the 20-day moving average. All right, so you can see right here, it hit the 20-day moving average and popped back up, and then it kind of rode along the 20-day moving average. And then it had this one day where it popped under. However, it literally intraday popped back up and closed above the 20-day moving average. All right, and then you can see it goes up and it comes down and it hits the 20-day moving average and rides along it. And so now that the stock price has moved up and it hit the $30 mark, there is a possibility that SoFi will have some volatility and that it could come down to around that 20-day moving average again. And the 20-day moving average right now is around the $27 mark, which is not too far away from its current stock price of $28.71. And so while it's still bouncing around in this range, what I want to do is I want to sell puts while I wait around. However, once the stock price is able to close above 30, then I may consider buying leaps or poor man's covered calls. Now, here's one thing I want to point out. Anytime you have a nice round number, such as 30, typically that will always be some form of either support or resistance. And we can absolutely see that that exact thing happened with SoFi. All right, it came up just 2 days ago and went as high as $30.30. However, it came back down under 30. All right, so people were using that as a point in their head to go ahead and sell the stock, right? And then on the very next day, it did the same thing. It tested it and came as high as $30.14. And then it went ahead and sold back off. And now we're having another red day. And so it's going to take some buying pressure for SoFi to go ahead and break that $30 threshold. And when it does, then that may be a potential to go ahead and buy more leaps or poor man's covered calls. However, while I'm waiting around for that to occur, I'm going to go ahead and sell some puts and agree to buy shares at a lower price and get paid to do so. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the options chain. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and start selling puts while we are waiting around. And so for that, I go up to 45 days out. So I'll go anywhere up to this date that's 37 days out from now or closer to. But let's say we are really aiming for monthly income. So I'll go ahead and select this day that's 30 days out from now. And remember when we were looking at the technicals that it has been respecting that 20-day moving average, which is around $27 as of current. And so really I would be fine with going anywhere at 27 or under. And so let's say I'm going to go ahead here to this $26 strike, right? And this will put us at a delta of about 0.25. And so I know there's about a 75% chance that SoFi stays above this strike by this expiration date. And so I would just come over here and select the bid price. And we can see that I'll collect anywhere between $85 to $87 per contract right here, right now, for agreeing to buy the shares at this cheaper price. Now, if we come up here to the P&L curve, then we can see that SoFi's stock price is right here where these white dotted lines are. And if the stock price goes up, we just keep the money we were paid and go about our day. If the stock price stays the same, we just keep the money we were paid and go about our day. If the stock price goes down some, then we still keep the money we were paid and go about our day. However, if the stock price were to drop to 26 or lower, then we'll start to make less and less money, as you can see from this green number right up here, which will show how much the contracts are worth at expiration. All right, so we'll make less and less and less, and then our break-even point will be $25.14. And then if SoFi stock were to drop lower than that, then the contracts will be at a loss. However, remember, we were fine with buying the shares of SoFi, the stock that we picked, at the strike price, which was the price that we picked. All right, and so because of that, I sleep like a baby. I don't care whether a stock price goes up, goes down, stays the same, because I am totally fine with one, waiting around and getting paid to do so, or two, waiting around, getting paid to do so, and receiving shares of a stock that I would really like to own at a cheaper price than what it was when I first looked at it. And that is why selling puts is a huge cheat code, because really it's kind of like a win-win situation. All right, but knowing that, you can select however many contracts you like. Let's say for this case, I'm going to do about 5 contracts. All right, and so we can see if SoFi stays above my strike price, then I'll make $430 from this exact trade right here, right now. And as long as the stock price stays above 26 over the next 30 days, then we just make our money and we go about our day. I typically will close out a trade anywhere between 50 to 80%, just depending on what other trades are available in the market at that time. But that's it for this video. Let me know down in the comments below if you plan on making any new trades on SoFi anytime soon. Get your free NVDA shares with the Moomoo link below. And again, if you would like to join a cool community, we would absolutely love to have you. The link is below in the description. But with that, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace!